My name is Mason Turner, and after years of playing in high school to Division I soccer at Stanford, I finally fulfilled my dream of becoming a professional player with Austin FC. I spent most of my first season in the reserves, but I just made my debut in the US Open Cup, coming on as a sub to score the winning goal. But now the question is, was that just luck, or can I actually become a starter in this team? But the problem now is Austin FC has yet to win a single league game. But our head coach Marcel Hoffmann has big ideas for the team. He wants to bring attacking tactics to Austin FC. And right now, he thinks I'm the type of player who could fit this system.
You did great last match, Mason. I need players with your passing quality in this team. If you keep doing well in training, I promise you'll get more minutes in games.
So the coach believes in me, but now I just have to show him that I can deliver on a weekly basis. And I'm gonna be competing with my rival, Christian Fraser, and he's the team's other young central midfielder, and we're both on the bench right now and trying to become starters. But I'm a creative player, and Fraser is ruthlessly defensive. And the question's gonna be, which one does the coach prefer? Well, me and Fraser are both on the bench for the next game, and it's looking like we might be needed because Austin FC get off to another terrible start. We concede 2 goals, and something here needs to change. And with the coach looking for solutions, it's me who gets subbed on and looking to make an attacking impact on this team. We need 2 goals. We have half an hour to get them. Question is, can I actually make an impact like I did in my first game? Well, the coach believes in me, and that has me full of confidence. I try a long shot here, minutes after being subbed on, and it doesn't quite come off. Is Austin FC gonna be able to get ourselves back into this game? Very late in the game here, 93rd minute, off the corner, I get one final opportunity, ball to the back post, and it's in the back of the net! I've made another great impression as a substitute, a goal and an assist in my first 2 appearances. I'm looking great, but despite my excitement, Austin FC have still lost the game. And the manager's facing pressure from the media as our club still remains winless in the MLS.
Well, it's another loss for Austin FC. What do you have to say?
Listen, I need patience because my system takes time to learn. Why don't we focus on the positives, like Mason Turner? This kid has come in and been perfect so far. We'll start getting results once the rest of the team can play like Mason.
Well, the manager has just publicly backed me, and it's clear I'm becoming one of his favorites. I just have to show him that I can be trusted with a starting spot. And in training, the team is slowly learning, but it's taking some of the players a long time. But these passing tactics come naturally to me. I'm playing well and helping the rest of our team, and now that I'm showing my skills in training and in games, does this mean that I'll get my chance at the starting 11?
You're doing great, Mason. I really think you can be the solution for us to start winning games. I'm going to have you start in our next match. I believe in you. Don't let me down, son.
Now this is the moment I've waited for my whole career. I'm gonna be a starter in our next game while my rival Christian Fraser remains on the bench. And we're desperately gonna need something here because we still have yet to win a game. Can I make the impact that the coach is hoping I'll make in our very next match? Well, I start the game off fantastic. I haven't put a foot wrong yet in any of my appearances. Things are going very well. But that's just for me personally. This team is still really struggling to master this tiki-taka style. It comes naturally for me, but maybe not for the other players in the team, and we are struggling big time as we once again concede 2 goals in a row and see ourselves through for another defeat. Austin FC is struggling big time.
It's now 8 games without a win for Austin FC. What's gone wrong with Marcel Hoffmann's club?
Well, frankly, they can't seem to get anything right. These so-called possession tactics are not working out, and Austin FC is actually the lowest scoring team in the league right now. I understand that Hoffmann has a vision, but right now, the only one looking decent in this system is their youth player Turner. I think the manager might be looking at a sacking if they don't start getting results very soon.
The pressure's on as the media and the fans turn on our manager. But he put his faith in me. Can I repay that and help Austin FC win our first game? Well, not everything's in my control, and our defense falls apart again as San Jose go up 1-0. Looks like we're on our way to another defeat, and that could be the end for our manager, but I have to do everything in my power here to at least try to scrape something from this game as I drive forward and pick out the pass. Austin FC get back on level terms. I've got another assist, and this time it saves a valuable point for Austin FC. We draw the game, and it might not be a win, but it feels like a good step in the right direction. But the pressure is only off for a moment because we're still last in the league and we still need a win in this next game. And up next, we have New York City FC. And for me, this one's gonna be personal. Because I tried out for New York City FC as a kid with my best friend Jalen, and I was cut from the team while Jalen signed to their academy as a young player. And now I'm returning to New York City 7 years later, and there's a lot of pressure on this game because in order to win, I'm gonna have to go through my best friend, Jalen Davis. It's a massive opportunity for Austin FC to turn our season around, and it all comes down to this game. Can I lead this team and make something happen offensively? Well, almost the first play of the game, little ball over the top. It's a lucky deflection, and it results in a goal for Austin FC as we take the lead very early on. This is the exact start we would have wanted, and it comes at the cost of Jalen as we come head-to-head together on the pitch. Could this be the goal that saves our manager's season? Well, there's still a lot of game left to play, and Jalen Davis is always going to be a threat as he gets in behind. It's offsides, lucky for us, but it's a reminder that our friend is one of the best young strikers in the league, and all it's going to take is one moment of brilliance for him to score against us. And that's exactly what happens. New York City FC score to equalize, and Jalen Davis is at the heart of it with an unbelievable touch. And in the blink of an eye, we're back on level terms. And Austin FC, who are already low on confidence, might be in trouble here as New York City FC ramp up the aggression here in the second half. And Jalen Davis scores the goal that sees Austin FC through to another defeat. It's an absolutely heartbreaking result here as we started strong for the first time this season, but we lose yet again. What's gonna happen next?
Breaking news for Austin FC as head coach Marcel Hoffman is sacked following the team's loss to New York City FC. And the question on everyone's mind is, what comes next for the last place team in the MLS? Can anyone save this club?
And after that bad news, Jalen reaches out to reconnect.
Sorry it had to be like that, bro. But it's great to see you again. Next time we see each other, I hope we'll be on the same team. It's still my dream for us to play together.
Well, maybe someday I'll be able to play with Jalen, but for now, I'm at Austin FC and we're getting a new manager. As American coach, Bradley Burke comes in to take over and try to turn things around. And with a new manager, that means there's going to be massive changes in this team. And Burke has a completely different philosophy from Hoffman, which means there's going to be a lot of turnover. First off, we're changing the tactics completely. Burke wants a solid defense, and he's moving to a 5-at-the-back formation. And as the team has our first training session under the new manager, everybody is going to be fighting for a starting position again. And the manager makes it clear that his main priority here are the toughest and most defensive players in the team to try to keep clean sheets, which obviously is not my strong suit. And as training heats up, I'm definitely not able to show my best as the players simply seem to be tackling each other the entire time. And that means players like my rival Christian Frazier are the ones who are really standing out under the new manager, and I think my position might be in jeopardy. And as we come up towards the next game, the lineups are released, Frazier's in the starting 11, and I am back on the bench. I'm gonna have to fight my way back into this team. If I want minutes under the new manager, I'm once again gonna have to prove why they need me in the team. But Austin FC actually gets off to a very good start here. Particularly Frazier and the other strong players in the team are standing out as our defense right away looks really impressive. And all it's gonna take is one opportunity for Austin FC to get in front, and a moment of brilliance from our striker is all it takes to get our first win of the season. Bradley Burke has made a huge impact, and in the very first game under the new manager, Austin FC have finally won. But it's without me. Where am I gonna fit into this team? At this point, I think it's clear I'm just gonna have to be patient and take my chance like I did the first time around, but the difference here is that Austin FC doesn't really need me. We go on to win our second game under the new manager as well, and as the third comes up, we do not look like stopping. It's been a team revitalized, and Austin FC go to win 3 games on the bounce. It's been an unbelievable turnaround, and I have had no involvement. But Austin FC are finally out of last place, and with a lot of season left to play, we could completely turn this season around. And it means that if I don't quickly find a spot on this team, they might be moving on without me. But I'm confident in myself, and I know that if I'm given the opportunity, I can prove my worth once again. And my saving grace might be that Austin FC are amazing defensively now, but we're not scoring a whole lot. And we're going scoreless into halftime against Minnesota United. I think it's clear the coach is looking for a solution in the second half to try to get us a goal. And with me on the bench, I'm going to be desperate to get my opportunity to prove that I can be our solution in these scenarios. Bradley Burke is desperate to make a substitution here to impact the game, and I am awaiting my turn. But I'm left behind again as the coach brings on Memo Rodriguez instead of me to be the goal threat in midfield. Well, we still have 2 more substitutions, and I'm hoping that the team's gonna need me as this is still scoreless, but Burke is proven right again as Rodriguez scores and pays the substitution off to put Austin FC in front. This team has been revitalized where I can't even get on the pitch. Is it all over for me at Austin FC, or do I still have a role to play in this team? Well, with Austin FC now in the lead, the coach wants to preserve that. So I do get a chance to come on as a substitute finally with 15 minutes left. But this time, I'm being played out of position as a left midfielder, and it seems like I might be looked at as just a fresh pair of legs rather than a player who can really make an impact. But as long as I'm on the pitch, I have an opportunity to do something here, and as I get my first couple touches on the ball, I'm still feeling confident despite these setbacks. All I need is one opportunity as I play a through ball, it's a chance, and it's a goal! I've gotten an assist! That was my moment. Now the coach might not have seen me as an integral player to this team, but hopefully I just proved that I still have a lot to offer. And Austin FC is not even done as the game winds down. We get one more goal out of this game and win definitively 3-0. The new manager's made a huge impact, but I need to find out if I'm gonna have a role to play under him this season. Was that performance enough to earn a spot here at Austin FC? Well, I go speak to the manager to ask if I can get more regular minutes now.
Listen, Mason, I see you've got talent, but I'll be honest. I don't see you as an important player for my team, and I can't promise you regular playing time. You can stay, but I don't think you'll get many minutes, or you're free to leave the club if you want. Your future's up to you.
Well, I'm absolutely crushed. My future's unclear, and my confidence is gone. Should I stay and fight for a spot here at Austin, or should I go somewhere that I can get more playing time? Let me know what you think in the comments.